Hello everyone, my name ALEA CLARISSA SITEPU. I'm from SMP Santa Maria, KABANJAHE. So today I will tell you my interesting story about the parrot and a red rose. A long time ago, in a city, there was a young poor man named Jaka. He has a smart pet. His pet was a parrot with a beautiful voice. The parrot always sang a song for him before he went to sleep, and the bird song always comforted him. The young poor man shared and told everything that happened in his life to his pet, and the parrot always with him in every situation. One day, Jaka met a beautiful girl who was a daughter of a professor. The girl was very beautiful and charming. There were many rich men who wanted to marry her. Jaka, who was a young poor man, also fell in love with the girl. Even though he was a young poor man, he could not stop loving the girl. Sometimes he thought about her life. How could we become one? I am a poor man, he thought to himself. Jaka always tried to find a way to meet the girl, until one day the chance and fortune would come to him. There would be a ball in the city. He didn't want to miss this chance, so he asked the girl to accompany him to the party. Will you come with me to the party, please? And then the girl replied to him, Alright, I will come to the party, but in one condition. You must bring me a beautiful red rose as an ornament for my dress. The girl request made Jaka very shocked. Did you know why? Because in that season, there was not any red rose. There were only yellow and white roses. Jaka felt very sad, but he didn't want to give up. He said he will try to find it. Jaka went home sadly. The parrot can feel his sadness. Then the parrot asked what happened to him. When the parrot knew what happened to him, she wanted to help him, and the parrot said, I will find a way to help you, don't worry. And then the parrot flew far away to an island looking for a red rose. But she failed. Luckily, on the way home, she met a yellow rose. Then she asked where she could find a red rose. Yellow Rose said there was actually a beautiful red rose in front of the man's room. But it will blossom if a bird sacrifices itself by stabbing the rose thorn into its heart while singing a song until the bird died. The parrot went home sadly. She told what the yellow rose sang to Jaka. The red rose will blossom if a bird sacrifices itself by stabbing the rose thorn, said the parrot sadly. Jaka was very happy to know that, but he said, Where I will find a bird for it? Suddenly, he looked to his parrot and he said, I beg you to sacrifice yourself. Help me, please. He didn't think what would happen to his pet. That made the parrot become more sad. She dared to sacrifice herself to the man, but she didn't expect that the man didn't worry about losing her. So, that night, under the bright moonlight, the parrot sacrificed herself. There was a really painful death. The next morning, Jack was very surprised because he found a beautiful red rose under the window of his room. Also, he found a dead bird near it. However, he didn't care. He felt innocent. He threw away the dead bird into the dustbin. And he said, Ha 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 ha! I must surprise the girl and make her happy for the beauty of this rose. He was hurried to the girl's house. But you know what happened next? Unfortunately, the girl refused the rose. She apologized to him and told him that the previous night there was a young rich man head over to take her to the ball and send her a lot of presents and jewels. I am very sorry, but you know, jewels was more appropriate for my dress than your rose. That made Jaka very upset, but could say nothing. He walked away sadly. He threw away the red rose on the street. Suddenly, there was a car running quickly behind him, throwing the rose into the mess. He ignored the past sacrifice. He went home and burned himself on his pillow. But this time, there was not any birdsong to comfort him anymore. Since after, there was a very lonely night. So you guys, that's my story about the parrot and a red rose. And a moral lesson we can get and learn from the story are, whatever you do in your life, try to be kind, wise human being, and keep your promise. Thank you.